Welcome back, everyone, to more Buck fucking Rogers Countdown to Doomsday. This is a post-production audio procedure because my dumbass forgot to plug the microphone into the laptop because I was recording off the desktop earlier. And I switched between platforms based on what game I'm playing, and I've been playing all my SSI Gold Box shit on my laptop. So anyways, I now get to watch the video I just recorded for 53 minutes and do a voiceover because, honestly, I don't feel like fucking downloading any other video editors. This file, due to the codec, will not go in Sony Vegas, which is what I'm used to using. So I'm just going to talk shit here for the next 53 minutes. So, a couple things to go over real quick. Obviously, we're using Goldbox Companion here. We're at a tie with and withouts. So I've opted for now to cut out the map. So we got a nice big screen. We're also in 1024 by 768. So this should be in... well, we're in a strange resolution, 1024 by 912 because of the GBC. Let's read here. You're rudely awakened by the pirate guards. As your head starts to clear, you realize that you're imprisoned in a holding cell on a pirate ship. The leader of the guards prods you and says, "Talon wants to see you." He shoves you through the door and directs you to follow him. What the fuck do you do? A large and ominous-looking human in battle armor enters the room and speaks. "I'm Talon!" And you record his speech as logbook entry fucking 44. Yeah! So I have the resolution up, so we should be able to read the journals a lot better if you're watching this in 720p, hopefully. Talon's speech. "So you decided to kill my meal ticket. I am not fucking pleased." Talon pauses, cracks his fingers, and grins unpleasantly. "You will help negate the losses to this trip, asshole. I am sure that Ram will pay through the fucking nose to get Neo scum that destroyed their base. But I'm a friendly guy, so I'm going to give you a chance for freedom. If any one of you pussies challenges me to personal combat and wins, shit, I will free you all and let your ship go. If not, then Ram can feed on your fucking bones." The guards laugh and Talon waits for your response. So yeah, we're running in a 1024 by 912 window, so make sure you're watching this in 720p. All the rest of the videos from here on out should be 720p. That's regardless of whether or not we decide to keep the GBC editor on here. But yeah, we're at a vote of like 7-7 so far. I'm trying to appease both sides. So if we cut out the map, we're going to get a nice big juicy fat fucking window. And the auto map is, we don't need it. I'm not going to use it a lot as far as tagging shit. But we still get to see the experience bars and the health bars and the cute little icons dance and shit like that. And the hopefully the much more clearer journal entries now. Although there is one part in the game where if the journal entry is a map, like a drawing, then I have to pan over to the logbook anyways. So, anyways, yes. So, I was supposed to upload some Commander Keen today. Let's talk about that in a little bit. "One of you may challenge me in single combat. Who the fuck is gonna do it? It's Lug Lug." So, if you'll notice here on this fight, we've been stripped of all our gear. Lug Lug has 6 AC, and Dickface over here has got -6. So Lug Lug has no fucking chance in hell of winning. This is actually a great video. There's lots of tense moments here. So y'all are going to enjoy this shit. And you're going to get a special audio track, which normally you would not, because why fucking spend 2 hours when I can just upload with improv? That's how I've always done it. Very few videos I've had to go back and do this, but... So you'll notice that the Goldbox Companion thinks that we've died. So it took off Trog, and now our whole character is blank. Our whole character river bar, whatever you want to call it. "You are not worthy of my presence, motherfucker! Take them back to the cell. They are Ram's problem now. Nyah! My eyes are fucking red." So yeah, no way you can beat that guy. If you do manage to beat him, apparently he lets you go. You can rot in here until we get to Vesta, dickweed. So now we got to get out of this cell. But anyways, let me talk about Keen real quick. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do some Commander Keen videos. And I'm just going to record. And I'm going to die. And I'm going to cuss. And I'm going to rage. And if we don't get any progress, we're just going to do a fail series. So we'll have our Commander King 0 through 9 or whatever I have. And then we're going to start doing Commander King fail 1, fail 2, fail 3 until I finally beat these fucking levels. I don't want to quit. I'm not a quitter. So I don't want to dump the LP. So I think we're going to fucking just keep going until I miraculously beat it. And if there is a level that I beat, even if it's one level that takes 30 minutes, and the rest is dying, we're going to put that in the sequential order with the numbered shit. If it's just pure death, at least you guys know I'm trying. I've used controllers, I've used keyboards, I'm watching the long plays to get better ideas on how to beat them. Whoever that Asian motherfucker is that's just beating Keen levels without dying, yeah, he's got skills I do not. Maybe he practiced the fuck out of it. I do not know. But I personally don't have that kind of time. So we're bashing against the door here. There's really nothing you can do. You can bypass. You can pick lock. No one has bypass. But here comes Buck Rogers. I brought your equipment. We need to disable the ship's power. If we want to escape, the power plant is on level 1. But a frontal assault would be suicide. We should look for the Talon's cabin. Maybe there's something useful there. I also hid some shit in the cell at 3-7. Alright, so let's head over to the cell first. You can see Buck Rogers here. He's a Terran male rocket jock. He's rocking a gun, a Lunarian smart suit. He's from the moon. He's charismatic as a motherfucker. He's a good-looking son of a bitch. Good strength and dex too, and look at all these fucking scales. He's intimidating as shit, and he can fucking put a band-aid on anything. He's also great at piloting rockets. But he's got a Lunarian monoknife and a smart suit, which we're not allowed to trade to our other characters, unfortunately. But you will see that Buck Rogers is key. He's essential to surviving this. He kicks ass and takes names. Lug here, weighed down as usual. Now, when you fail your maneuver 0 G check, your movement sucks. You can only move a few spaces as opposed to 15 or whatever your normal movement is. So we need to keep getting maneuver and 0 G buffed up. Even though you'll see that it's substantially high for all of our characters. I've pumped plenty into it. But I guess we need plenty more. So we're going through this high security door here. It's all the doors in Talon's ship are pink because he's a fairy fuck. This is a holding cell. Okay. Let's keep moving. Come on, game order. Move, motherfucker. Let's go. I hid some equipment here. All right, let's take this shit. Stun grenades, ECM package, and a demo charge. Let me look up what an ECM package is while we're fucking off and recording shit. Searching through the logbook. ECM package, nowhere to be found. Lunarian shit is the best though. +4 to hit and armor class is -4. Gear quality again is standard to Martian to Venus or Venusian to Mercurian to Lunarian. So the Lunarian shit is the best. And we want some Mercurian shit as well. You see a group of pirates and we are gonna get into combat, motherfuckers. Now, I'm not going to yap this whole time, so I'm going to sit here and research some fucking Rogers while we kick some ass. Take some names. The ECM package attaches to armor or smart suits to protect against smart bullet type rounds such as rocket pistols. So we should be able to equip that, I guess. We should be able to ready that with our other armor. So that's something we definitely want to equip as well. Kill that motherfucker, Buck. Buck has some crazy good attacks with his gun. It's like a needle gun, but he does great damage. Lug getting tore up from the floor up. All right, Trog, you made that 0G skill, baby. They really catch you off guard with this ship mission because you're so fucked up from the asteroid base. One thing I learned is always carry 2 needle guns for my warriors, and you'll see that once I finish this video, I pick up 2 needle guns per warrior. Very important not to run out of ammunition. All right, some poison antidotes here. We'll give those to Clog, our little poison paralysis expert. You've entered the dining area of the ship. The pirates don't seem hungry anymore. All right. Well, Trog is hungry for blood. Yep, failing your 0G will fucking move you up. All right. What level to head to? There's lots of levels on this ship, but you have to do certain things in certain order. And we went to the cafeteria too quickly, so now we're heading to level 12, where the ship's armory, very tempting, and Talon's room is also to the west. I make a pretty good mistake right here by breaking into the armory. Unfortunately, we don't have a rogue, so I didn't tag anyone with a bypass, and I didn't tag anyone with open lock. So we end up blowing it the fuck up with Luglug's demolitions, but this sets off an alarm. So right now I'm looking to see if Buck has bypass or open, but he doesn't. And I'm super curious to see what's in this armory, right? I want to fucking raid that shit. So, I don't know how bad the consequences are for setting off the alarm prematurely. I would recommend not demolitioning this. The items inside are not worth it, based on the difficulty of how it makes it. But I do it anyways. And I guess it works in the sense that it makes this particular video a skin of the teeth video. So right away, like explosive grenades, we get a Mercurian cutlass, which is a great weapon, a great melee weapon. I grabbed that rocket launcher, grenade launchers. I'm like, nah. Needle guns catch my eye. Unfortunately, they only have 10 ammunition each. And let's be honest, that's like 2 shots out of a needle gun, because every time a needle gun hits, it eats up ammo. I was hoping for more extraterrestrial shit, in the sense that I got some, some Mars, some Venus. But I roll with it, try to role play it out. What I don't realize is how dirty the game gets once you do that. So right away, you don't notice anything. The entrance is trapped. He fiddles with the control panel. It's safe now. The room is large but Spartan. There is a bed in the corner and a desk with a computer in the middle. Klot succeeds at a library search and brings up logbook entry 14. So here is where I'm going to use the Gold Box Companion, which you guys can't see my mouse cursor, which is kind of interesting. It just says map. So I have to cut over to the actual logbook. And here is the actual map in the logbook. That's all the different levels from 1 to 15 of the pirate ship. But there's not a lot to do on the pirate ship, except Klot thinks explosives could be properly placed in the galley. This will make chaos throughout the ship and make the engineering level much more easily accessible, with people scattering to and fro. So we're on level 12. We need to go back to where we were, where the cafeteria and the galley was. And we step out after a save, and this is where I run into pure death and hell and fire and brimstone. We want to give that Mercurian cutlass to Trog and replace the mono knife so that he can melee with that instead. You can do some pretty big hits with the melee weapons, and if you end up attacking twice, which is possible, you can do, 20, 25 damage. So it's pretty comparable to the needle gun at this point. However, I think the needle gun is going to become the ultimate weapon once we get a +3 into it. So finding Lunarian needle guns is going to be the highlight of this game. That's going to be our best weapon. If we can get 3 of those somehow, I don't know, we're going to be fancy feasting on motherfuckers. So we have a group of pirates north, east, and west. And there's a very special little robot to the west, which shoots out needles and will really fuck you up. And so this battle here in particular teaches me a valuable lesson. You can die in this game. Also, another thing I learned is do not keep your guys bunched up. Spread them out immediately. If you leave them bunched up, the computer knows. See, Buck Rogers tearing shit up. And there's that little robot. And I'm like, what's this little fucking bastard? Well, AC 0 and armor class 0 and 60 hit points. And see that? He just tore Clog a new asshole. He unclogged Clog. my last alive medic at this point because I know that we need to keep Claude alive if we have any hopes of getting some healing done. Again, there's no resting in this, so it's super important that your medics are standing at the end of combat so that they can heal up your characters. That's the only way you're going to stay alive in this. There's no healing potions. There's no rest areas. I thought for sure I was going to lose this at one point, but it's obviously looking a lot better here. But don't worry, the shit gets more grim. Buck Rogers is obviously an essential character. Keep Clot down there guarding. Because if we lose her, not good. Not fucking good. Alright, so I'm going to pause this because, again, we're post-record editing. And the guy surrendered. You don't see that often. So we got a lot of healing done except for Luglug, who's at 4 of 58 hit points, which is a travesty. So here we find out the hard way how shitty this alarm thing gets. As soon as you go down and exit, you get attacked by the same group of enemies. So every tube exit you go out of, you're going to fight that same swarm. So I decided to reload, and I fuck up again here because I walked back into the tube exit. Every time you walk into the tube exit and walk out, boom, you get hit while that alarm is going. So we reload again where we're outside and still going to the galley so that we can wire the room and blow it the fuck up. This gives us a little bit of a chance. Except we now have to fight the final battle with Luglug at 4. The ship rocks from an explosion, alarms sound, and you hear shouting in the distance. So now we're going to go all the way down to level 1, which is the engineering level. And if you don't set off that bomb, you're almost certain to die here. Everyone on the engineering deck attacks. This battle is 10 times as hard if you don't fucking set off those demo charges. Again, we have another one of those Needler robots. He is going to make my life a living hell, and this is a battle to remember. Shit's looking pretty grim here at this point. We got Lug Lug, Zag down, Trog, Stock, and Clot all fucked. Clot is down. Buck Rogers is really gonna be MVP for this battle. Ron Stock is now down. Trog is going to come in clutch with his armor class. Clog is now down. That means we don't have medics. But something interesting will happen. At this point, I'm thinking I definitely am going to have to redo this battle. And he surrenders. Somehow Clog gets back up and heals himself. Everyone else is fucking toasted. But since that was the final battle, we chased off all the pirates. It's interesting that Talon doesn't show up in this battle here. He's nowhere to be seen. So now we got to destroy the control panels on 3 sides of the walls. I'm kind of shitting myself because I have 4 comatose heroes. But we're going to go ahead and save probably on I. And smash some panels up. This is the only way you can escape off the ship safely. The lights turn red and the klaxon sounds. The power plant stops hunting. Let's get out of here. The boarding tube is on level 11. So now we need to go all the way up to level 11. Which is the boarding tube and cabins area. And of course I think that there might be enemies as soon as we step out, but thank God no, because we would have been fucking done. With Trog at 10 hit points and Clog at 21 and just Buck, we would have been fucked. Here I do a hide, and I narrowly escape some pirates. We get into the airlock. We must get to Salvation. He hurries you aboard the ship. And boom fucking shakalaka. As you board your ship, Scott Doss reports, I've analyzed the information from the pirate's computer. Talon has stolen some ECG canisters and stashed them in a secret base somewhere in the belt. I think we should find and destroy the canisters before they hatch. I found records of a Garrity that jumped ship on Pallas. Maybe he knows where the base is. You fly the ship back? I'm impressed by your performance. Our intelligence reports that the asteroid base has been abandoned. Buck leads to the commander. Fried chicken for everyone! All right, so first thing, we go see the doctor. Pop back up. Then we're going to go to the bar and have a beer. Or a glass of whiskey, which is what I'm drinking right now. And last but not least, we're going to level our characters. And when I say I got extremely lucky, I mean it. 50% of three of the 6 characters got max hit points on the first try. And I believe I got max hit points on all 6 of them with a few tries on the other guys. So the gods were gracious. But here we're going to go and sell all of our extra shit and do some equipment stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I got the max allotment of hit points for all of our characters, which is very important at this part. I'm okay with like being a hit point or 2 short, especially on the warriors. On the medics and the rocket jock, I would like to always get max hit points or maybe 1 under. But I'll usually reload until we hit that particular, margin, I should say. Margin of error. Sell, sell, sell. This is where I realize it is going to be essential for us to get double needle guns for all our warriors. Don't mind that. That was a frog. Frog jumping around my room. And yeah, again, needle guns are the way. They were the way to go. There's no creatures in the game that have resistance against them, whereas a lot of the monsters have resistance against rocket propelled shit, lasers, this and that. Needle guns is the way to go. The only reason I really bother putting them on the warriors is because they're the only ones that can specialize in weapons. So I use Ronstock, Clot, and Clog to kind of have those other weapons in case we need them. And I just think it would be boring as fuck if we all had needle guns. The needle guns in the hands of the other classes aren't nearly as devastating. They're just going to do... They're not going to get as many attacks. It's not going to do as much damage. So they're better off with laser pistols, rocket pistols. Probably should give the grenade or the rocket launcher to Ronstock or one of the medics. Get some AoE damage. But again, super unfamiliar with this game. Still learning a lot of the mechanics, the ins and outs. So But yep, for those of you waiting for Keen, obviously the video's over here. Stay tuned. We're going to have some Keen fails soon to come.